Hi, and welcome to Three Questions With. Today I got Sebastian and Isaac with us. They're students over at University of Lowell. They're going to tell us a little bit about their project, and we're going to talk a little bit about Demo Day. Hey, guys, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hi.
So just to jump right in, tell us about the project and why you're doing it.
So PlateList is an app we're creating to help people who have dietary restrictions find suitable restaurants in their area and also build a community. So say someone's vegan or kosher or follows other religious codes such as Halal, they can use our app and then find restaurants in their local area that suit their dietary needs. And another special part of this app that makes us different from our competitors is that we allow people to make a list of their favorite restaurants that they've been to, and they can also share those restaurants with their friends, such as a social network with dietary restrictions in restaurants and stuff like that.
That is kind of neat and stuff, because I guess we were talking a little bit before the show. One of the challenges is even people traveling. You mentioned you have dietary restrictions, you don't know where you should go. So having an app like yours to say, okay, I can go on the app, know about the restaurants in the area, makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the concept behind it, right?
Yeah.
So now how'd you guys come up with this idea? Is this something that you guys face?
I came up with this idea my senior year of high school, and I made it for a science project. And I came up with it because my brother and my grandmother both have diabetes. And whenever we go out, my mom always has to ask, how do you prepare your food? How's this done? How's that done? So that, the food's, prepared well for my family members.
We were talking a little bit before we came live with Isaac, and, that's a legitimate concern. You're going out with a group of friends and you want to make sure that everyone's going to be happy, because it's nothing worse than going out to eat and, you get there and it's well, none of these meals fit my restrictions. So, I'll just have a salad or, something. And then, you're having dinner and you're like, I feel bad. Sebastian's sad. He didn't really get what he wanted. So to have that, to be able to say, especially when you have a multiple group with lots of different things, it makes a big deal. So that's kind of the concept behind it, Isaac?
Yeah. There's also another side to it, which is the business aspect of it, what the businesses can get out of this. And the big part of it is that data, finding information out on what are the dietary trends that are out there. How can I reach out? How can I change my menu to better suit the diverse community and ever-changing dynamic eating habits, especially people who are trying new diet trends and various things like that. So it gives them that information, so they say, maybe I shouldn't put this certain thing in my food that a lot of people are showing signs of allergies or is not very popular in dietary trends. So it also helps the businesses and make them empowered into the process as well.
I like that a lot, because that was going to be the next thing we spoke about. I, as a restaurant owner, if you own a restaurant, you're going to love your app, because like I say, it's going to, show people things that, hey, we all do it. We drive by restaurants all the time. You're like, you see it, it's Isaac's place. You're like, okay, whatever. You don't know anything about it. Now, all of a sudden, people who, and dietary needs change too. All of a sudden, you find out you're diabetic. Well, I was never that until my last doctor's appointment. Now I want to know. I want to go on that app and put in, hey, where do they accommodate people who have diabetic needs? Boom, here comes Isaac's place. So it's going to be great for the business owners too. What a great way to help them grow their business.
Mm-hmm. There's also one smaller group of people, but they're not so small. We're hoping there'll be huge advocates. And these are the actual places that do certifications for halal, for kosher diet. We're hoping that by advocating this and advocating certifications, more restaurants will become more aware and broad of different types of dietary needs and cooking needs. So that'll actually help people who have these very niche type of dietary needs to actually have more options.
That is amazing. So I want to talk a little bit about Demo Day coming up July 10th, 5:30. So you guys are obviously going to be there talking about your product. What type of mentors you guys need? And, well, obviously, we're trying to attract some mentors to come out and help you guys. What skill set do you need?
You can go, Isaac.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. For me, I'm more focusing, I guess, on the development aspect of things. And this program requires a lot of development know-how from back end. Big part of it is mainly back end database oriented because we're going to be collecting information and then also queuing and matching up that information to meet the needs of what the dietary needs are, what we have listing as dietary restrictions. So that's a huge part of it. And also, so that's my main aspect. And people who also have experience in API, because we do want to have this application where it could be used in any phone device, be it Apple or Android.
Smart. Anything else you guys need for skill sets?
Probably someone that's like that knows business that will like allow us to like connect with businesses like restaurants in the area, and then also like help us like advertise and just get out there and then show us how.
Yep. No, that makes sense. So Difference Maker demo day, July 10th, 5:30. If you guys are interested in coming and hearing more about their product, as well as the other students who will be pitching that night, please send me an email to kevin@friendsofkevin.com. We'll introduce you to Holly and we'll get you on the list. So guys, really appreciate you taking the time to jump on the show with me.
Yeah, thank you for allowing us to come on.
Have a great day.